Abi Webster currently finds herself in a difficult situation on Coronation Street, caught between her loyalty to husband Kevin and the growing tension with his brother Carl. From the moment they met by coincidence upon Carl's arrival in Weatherfield, there was an undeniable spark between Abi and him. However, after learning he was Kevin's brother, Abi has tried to suppress her attraction, despite Carl's persistent efforts. Suspicious that something inappropriate had either already happened or was on the verge of happening between his wife and sibling, Kevin concocted a false story about his cancer returning, hoping it would convince Abi to stay by his side. In truth, he had been declared cancer-free. Carl eventually uncovered Kevin's deception, but it was Tyrone who broke the news to Abi, believing she deserved to know and concerned about the impact of further stress on young Jack. Kevin came clean about the lie and his motives behind it, but Abi was appalled by the betrayal. She rushed to Carl, and the two finally acted on the emotions they had been trying to suppress. Still, Kevin had leverage. He was aware of Carl's role in a vehicle theft operation. He threatened to report Carl to the authorities unless he ended the relationship with Abi. He also fired Carl from his job at the garage. Although Carl initially agreed to leave town, Debbie later convinced him to stay in Weatherfield. In the coming episodes, Abi is seen helping Kevin maintain his cancer recovery lie even as friends celebrate the good news. But instead of staying, she slips away to meet Carl at a hotel. While there, Abi stumbles across a message on Carl's phone from Fiona, the woman he's working with in the car theft ring. Carl admits he's been conducting fraudulent MOT tests for her, right from Kevin's garage. Abi is stunned to find out that Kevin was already aware of Carl's illegal activity, and she confronts Carl about the situation. Carl explains that Kevin agreed to keep quiet as long as Carl didn't tell Abi the truth about his cancer hoax. Furious to learn that Kevin is still deceiving her, Abi feels utterly betrayed. Any hope Kevin had that his dishonesty would save their marriage is quickly shattered. The web of lies only drives Abi closer to Carl. As Kevin attends Dev and Bernie's wedding alone, Abi finds herself once again in Carl's hotel room. Could Kevin's deceit be the final blow to their already fragile marriage? Coronation Street fans work out who Tia Wardley really is, and it's not Becky. Coronation Street viewers are buzzing with theories that mystery figure Tia Wardley may actually be Becky Swain, Lisa Swain's late wife, living under a secret identity on the ITV soap. Fans believe they might have cracked the code behind Tia Wardley's sudden mention. Her name surfaced during Friday's episode in a conversation between Carla Connor and Logan Radcliffe, sparking suspicions that Tia has a hidden connection to Becky Swain's suspicious death. Carla was pushing Logan for information on behalf of her partner Lisa, since Logan had been in the vehicle that fatally struck the police officer. There's still a cloud of uncertainty surrounding Becky's death and the events that led up to it. It's been hinted that Becky might have been a crooked cop, possibly leading to her murder, although this theory hasn't been explored fully in the past. When Carla questioned Logan and he responded with the name Tia Wardley, her curiosity was piqued, especially since at the same time Lisa was secretly digging through Becky's old police records. Carla's attempt to investigate the name yielded no results, increasing the mystery. However, the name seemed significant, especially after Logan landed in danger later on. A fellow inmate warned him that he had annoyed a mutual friend, hinting he'd crossed a line by revealing too much. Logan claimed he hadn't disclosed anything, but the closing of his cell door suggested he was about to be punished or silenced. This raises a major question. What does the name Tia Wardley really mean, and how is it connected to Becky's fate? While some fans speculate Becky might still be alive and using a new alias, others have a different theory. There's growing belief that Tia might not refer to a person at all. Instead, viewers propose it could be a place name, a code word, or even an acronym. Some suggested Tia could stand for something else entirely, like an organization or project. One theory pointed to geography, noting, Wardley is a district near Salford where Corrie is set. That can't be a coincidence. Another fan wrote, "Hear me out. What if it's not Tia as in a name, but TIA, a shady company based in Wardley, like a bogus business, Something and Associates Wardley, used for money laundering? Maybe Becky uncovered the operation. Costello tried to take the fall for her, but the crime group silenced her? Some still believe Tia is a real person, though not necessarily Becky. One viewer speculated, could Becky have had an affair with this Tia Wardley? Another added, I'm dying to know who this Tia really is. Was Becky cheating on Lisa with her? Coronation Street's next landlady revealed as returning legend ahead of Jenny's exit. Sally Ann Matthews recently confirmed her departure from Coronation Street, and now rumors are swirling that a familiar face might be stepping in to take over as the new owner of the Rovers return in. Reports suggest that the next licensee of the iconic pub will be a former Corrie character making a dramatic return. This news follows the announcement that Matthews, who plays landlady Jenny Connor, is exiting the long-running ITV series. Sources claim that Catherine Tildesley, 41, is set to reprise her role as Eva Price and will take over the pub's reins. This would mark her first appearance on the cobbles in 7 years, as she was last seen in 2018. Catherine is believed to begin filming her return later this month, with her comeback storyline expected to air during the autumn. Her return follows viewer backlash over an unrelated ITV segment featuring Alan Titchmarsh that left foster parents in tears. Insiders say Catherine agreed to rejoin the show after being promised high-profile plots for Eva. Her character was last seen departing Weatherfield with baby Susie for a fresh start in France. According to The Sun, Catherine confirmed her comeback earlier in the year. She is reportedly set to begin filming scenes next week, which are anticipated to be broadcast in the coming months. An insider shared, taking over the Rovers is one of the most iconic jobs in soapland. They added, producers were keen to get Catherine back, and they crafted an ideal storyline where Eva returns as the new landlady. Speculation about Eva's possible return has circulated for some time. Back in February, there were whispers that Tildesley was considering a comeback after receiving an irresistible offer from producers. The actress had previously hinted at a return, speaking on Good Morning Britain last year after celebrating with former castmates at a birthday party. She remarked, "Never say never." Her rumored comeback coincides with another major cast change, as Sally Ann Matthews' departure was made official this week. The 54-year-old actress had rejoined the soap in 2015 after more than 2 decades away. Sally broke the news on Instagram just days ago. Originally debuting as Jenny in 1986, she told fans that her 2015 return was only meant to be a 5-month stint, but it turned into a 10-year run she thoroughly enjoyed. In her post, she wrote, "What started as a short return became an amazing decade because I loved it so much. But now it's time to chase the roles I dreamed of playing once I'd grown up. Thank you, Trafford Wharf Road, for all the memories and endless laughter." Coronation Street returns tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on ITV and ITVX. Don't miss the next twist in the drama.